Hello folks, Typhon Carter here, and I bring to you a Smogon Premier League Semifinals Tiebreakers match. This is a showdown between BKC of the Dragonspiral Tyrants and BIHI of the Congregation of the Classiest. BIHI is filling in for Groudon in the DPP slot for tiebreaks, as Tyrants chose that slot, as BKC had beaten Groudon both of their encounters, to my knowledge. And BKC had a dominant showing in semifinals against Groudon and showing up with lots of attacks, had a great matchup and really capitalized on it and just never looked like you were behind it playing the game. BIHI he's been playing GSC this season for the Classiest, but he is coming in filled in for them, and he has had a history of playing a variety of tiers and doing generally well. He's the kind of guy that you send as a flex pick in tiebreak situations such as this one. And BIHI's had some history with DPP. That being said though, let's jump right into this. Skarm lead, Jirachi lead, and turn 1, BIHI instantly goes to Magneton. And BKC showing Focus Sash Skarm lead here, and doesn't get the spikes off, but does get rocks up, so BIHI off to a 6-5 advantage. However, the Flygon comes in, is threatened, and shows Toxic here, and that looks like an attack invested Flygon going in against the Clefable, and just crits there, so BIHI is already off to a sour start now, despite it being a 5-5 game, and the Gliscor is shown, so BIHI was some kind of fat balance team here, whereas BKC looks like he's got some kind of offense leading team with some defensive backbones. And Gengar gets the Wisp off here, and BIHI really wishing his Clef did not get crit right about now. And the Jirachi showing the Wish Protect here, and he's gonna have to go for a bit of a loop here. And Wish does go up, and the Jirachi is alive for now, but it is hanging dangerously close. And the Jirachi is going to die to burn damage, and the Magneton looking to revenge here, and BIHI doubles out, anticipating maybe a Flygon switch, is met with the Latias instead. BKC instantly tricks the Choice Scarf onto the Swampert, so that's going to permanently cripple it for the rest of the game. And a Draco Meteor is dropped, and that Magneton's going to take a ton. So yeah, again, BIHI really missing his Clefable right about now, and BKC is just kind of not letting up and just lets the Draco rip and gets a crit there. So wow, this game is tragic to say the least. And BIHI's last being Latias, so it's a very defensive Latias, but again, BKC is just so ahead, and part of it's like, I mean, if you keep attacking, like, you gotta get more chances to land those crits, I suppose. And Tyranitar is revealed to be the last here, so yeah, this looks like some kind of bulky offense on BKC's end with some text built in. And Jirachi thrown out here, and the Magneton, so BIHI gets that double, but has to switch out. And this Jirachi showing Pin Power Fire, so that Magneton would die, but looks like it's a mixed Jirachi here, so quite interesting from BKC there. But yeah, no, like, BKC is so far ahead. I mean, the Swampert could theoretically win it, but like, it's not fast enough even the Choice Scarf, so you're kind of bad spot to desire this show here, so that's something to say the least. And BKC looking like he's got to sacrifice this Jirachi, but no, saves the Jirachi here as a sack fodder, and Doom Desire is going to do a hefty amount there. And I think Flygon actually can just win the game here, provided that he takes out the Mag. And BIHI's sacrificing the Pert and the Magnet, and oh, Latias is brought out here, interesting. From the looks of it, it looks like BIHI's gonna have to commit to using Flash Cannon Mag, and does just that, but it looks like it was not meant to be. BKC is going to clean house here with his team, and he's going to win this tiebreak. That being said, though, that was quite an unfortunate game from like turn 3. Like basically the moment that BIHI's Clefable got crit, the game just kind of got taken out of his hands, and then the Blitzcore getting crit as well. Like I think if he didn't get crit there, his team, like generally with these defensive teams, like if you have even a little bit of bad luck, it's like your defensive backbone just falls apart very quickly, especially considering that he lost his primary piece in Clefable, and then not to mention eating the Will-O-Wisp from Gengar with the Jirachi was also pretty tough of a decision to eat up in hindsight, because like I think if he didn't get his Jirachi burnt, I think there was a chance for BIHI to potentially salvage this, but I get switching into Jirachi with Gengar, it's like kind of like your mid-ground. That's kind of like what keeps you from getting ran over, that kind of thing, but alas, it is what it is. If you guys enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.